Nails, hair, hips, heels, ass, fat, lips, real, purse, full, big bills, bitch, I'm a big deal. Legs, face, eyes, thin waist, thick thighs. You, me, you, wish, new phone, who, this.
Hey bitches, it's Holland. What's good? So, I'd like to make a part 2 of my video when I lectured K-pop idols stylists on black hairstyles, and now make a video talking about the extreme colorism in South Korea and the major reasons for its prevalence. So, now let's get into the video. Okay, so before we get into the reasons, we need to define what colorism is. Colorism is when people of a lighter complexion within a certain race are uplifted while people of a darker complexion within the same race are seen as less than. Colorism was formed when European countries like Britain, Spain, France, Italy, and more, imperialized countries in Asia, North, South, and Central America, Africa, and the Middle East to extract and exploit these regions for their resources. This created a hierarchy among their society that ranked people with lighter complexions as superior and people with darker complexions as less than. For example, when Spain colonized and imperialized Puerto Rico and other Latin countries, there was a Spanish caste system from lowest to highest: pure African slaves, the indigenous native people, mulattoes, who had one black and one Spanish parent, Zambos, who had one black and one indigenous parent, mestizos, who had one indigenous and Spanish parent, Creoles, who were Spanish people that were born in these imperialized countries, and lastly Peninsulares, who were Spanish people that were born in Spain. Even after this was disbanded, people with lighter complexions were seen as better and more superior and had the association with being more intelligent and wealthier, while darker skin tones had the association with being of a poorer economic class and less intelligent and unattractive. Now here are the main reasons why South Korea is a very colorist society. The first is that, historically, even before Asia was imperialized by Europe, Koreans have idealized pale skin as being associated with a higher social and economic class. This is because Koreans that were rich tended to stay indoors comfortably while achieving a paler skin tone. Meanwhile, those in the lower class worked in the fields tending to the crops out in the sun, thus achieving a darker skin tone. Because of this association, it caused Koreans and East Asian people in general to view pale skin as superior in the standard of beauty, especially for women. This is why many idols wear a foundation that is 3 or 4 shades lighter, so they can match this standard of beauty for normal everyday citizens to idolize them. The second reason is that Korea highly idolizes America, or more specifically white America. This is because during the Korean Civil War between North and South Korea, America sent troops to help South Korea win their independence. Additionally, many Korean businesses are partnered with American and European companies. This caused many Koreans to idealize Caucasian Americans, and indirectly their white skin and facial features, like their double eyelids and nose, but that's a whole other video lol. The third reason is the media. The media plays one of the biggest roles for why Koreans believe paler skin is superior. For example, imagine you are a young naturally tanned Korean woman and the majority of the people you see are fair. The people advertising beauty products are fair, most of the idols are fair, most of the actors are fair, and everywhere you go you are bombarded with media subconsciously implying that pale skin is beautiful with hardly any representation of people with your skin complexion or darker. Exactly, you'd most likely start to feel insecure about your skin color and try to change it to fit the Korean standard of beauty. This is why people say representation matters. I do believe that Korea is slowly but surely progressing in the proper direction to becoming more inclusive, with certain makeup brands releasing a wider range of foundation, because let's be honest sis, not every Korean falls under the shade 21 and 23, and also by providing a representation of idols with a darker complexion. However, it still has a long way to go. Okay, this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram with the link in the description below. And remember to stay snatched.